good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag FISHFAM Mom. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you've had a good Tuesday. I know that Real Fish Talk is still going on, so I hope that you will join me here in a few minutes. Hello, Mr. B's Fish and Things. Good to see you. Yeah, I know you can watch more than one stream at one time. Hey DH, hey Dusty, how you doing? How's all your critters doing? I saw you measuring up your goldfishies and their age. Hello, Michael's Aquarium. I didn't schedule my live event tonight because I'm just testing to see how it goes. Yeah, I just left them. I was with them for probably 45, no, let's see, probably 30 minutes or more. I was doing some modding over there. I almost didn't stream tonight, guys, so come hang out with me, get some chat going. Don't have a whole lot going on. My energy level's been really low since I got back off of vacation because there's been non-stop at work, so whew, I didn't get my energy nap this afternoon. But got an issue with this tank back here, the 29. I have so much algae growing in that tank, so I doused it just a little while ago with some more stress zyme, which is beneficial bacteria. Hey, Sherry. Oh, I keep forgetting to get with you. And Siri activated again. Oh, my goodness. But I'm going to invite you over to my house, Sherry, if you want to come. Pick out the fish that you want. And then the other ones that you don't get, I'm just going to carry over to Ed's Pet World. Fish Tropics in the house. Hello, Jason. How you doing, Jason? Is it getting pretty in Canada yet, or is it still cold? What was I getting ready to say? Oh, the problem in the tank back here. Lots and lots and lots of algae. I've cut back on the feeding. I've got to cut back on the light. That's a 10,000 Kelvin light, and undoubtedly it's great for plants, but I do need to raise it. It does have brackets that came with it, and you have to mount them to the light and then mount the brackets to the top of the aquarium. So I haven't yet done that. Before I went on vacation, I was having a guppy here and there die. My 2 mystery snails died. It was 16 today, rain tonight and tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. Don't worry. Soon the sun will come up. Sherry, that'll be great. I will email you the time. Can y'all see the chat tonight? I enlarged the font so that you all can see what was being said on the screen, as well as, you know, now YouTube has the live chat, excuse me, and the top chat available on the video. That's why, Sherry, a lot of times you can't, it wasn't you, it was CJ, I think, CJ Black, that couldn't leave a comment on one of my videos. And on the phone, it is difficult to do that. You have to almost be on a computer. I think there's a way for me to disable that on my videos, so I'll be looking for it. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says it finally warmed up here some in New Brunswick, Canada. Oh, Mr. B, I forgot you're still in Canada. I want to see what today's temp actually was. Well, currently it's 65, but it said that it got up to 66 today. It's been overcast and partly cloudy. Right now the sun's out. Um, Freshwater fish freak. Hey, Michael. How's it in Connecticut? Hola. Hola, amigo. Michael says I use my phone and I use my phone for chatting. Yep, I use my phone also. Don't forget to click that like button and share this event. Since I did not schedule it, people do not know I'm actually live unless they hit that notification bell. Dusty says, Susan, I got a new betta. I said I wasn't going to get any more, but I saw him and had no control over my actions after that. Haha. Well, what color is he? I bought a mustard gas betta from Green Oasis Farms out of Arizona. I call him Colonel Mustard. He's a young juvenile. He's almost full grown in length and size. And I was concerned for him for a couple days because he sat towards the bottom a lot. But he got acquainted to the 5 gallons that he's got, and he's in a partition 10-gallon tank with Rosebud, my other veil-tail betta. Michael at Freshwater Fish Freak says it's a balmy 55 degrees. I bet it still looks pretty at night when the sun's setting and the fog is rolling in. Vals is in the house. Hey, Vals. I know it's probably getting really late for you, isn't it? In Australia. I have no idea what the time difference is. One day I'm going to get a map with the time zones in front of me. So if it's 6 o'clock here, Eastern, it's 7 o'clock, and I think in Australia it might be like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Dusty says he's a half moon white betta. Ooh, yours looks stunning. I saw him on Facebook, I think. Yeah, you did. Mine's name is Blanco. I was told my 3-gallon was too small for a betta. People are crazy online. You know, that's one thing that we run into quite often. And, you know, in other countries, 3 gallons is way too much water. It's wasting water on a betta. So, you know, the most important thing is to let's decide as fish keepers that there are standards and there's rules and guidelines. And they're just guidelines because someone else has done it and said, oh, this works. And if you keep a watch on your water chemistry to make sure there's no ammonia spikes, no nitrites, and your nitrates don't get over 40 ppm, keep your water changes up weekly. I think your fish is going to be just fine. Michael Aquarium says, Susan, my baby guppies are 8 days old, doing okay still. That's awesome, Michael. I bet you are having a lot of fun with those guppies. Sherry Sweeney's Fish Room says, my new little flowerhorn is doing good. He is real active. I saw you got one, and I don't know if I made any comment. I was so surprised that you got one. How large is he, Sherry? Mr. B's Fishing Thing says, it's not the size, I know, sounds like another conversation. It's how you care for that betta. And I think you're just reiterating what I just said, Mr. B, that you watch your water chemistry and don't overfeed your fish. Keep your water changed regularly. Everybody's going to be good. Michael Aquarium, UK, England. It's 11 minutes past midnight, Wednesday morning. Well, thank you, Michael, for joining me. I hope you had a good day, and hang in there with me as long as you can. Excuse me. Like I said, I didn't get my energy nap today. Yeah, Michael, congratulations on your baby guppies. Um, I had split some of my half moon mosaics up into the 10-gallon downstairs, Sherry, and there were some fry in there the other day, but don't know how long they're, making it. Um, my shrimp died, so it was just a snail tank. And I said, well, I think I'll just add some of these guppies because the colony had gotten overstocked and it was time to do some separating. Exactly, that's what I said. HC Aqua, hello HC, good to have you in the house tonight. And Val says it's not the size, it's something a man should never say. I'll leave that up to you, sweetheart. Jason says, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Jason. I think that's a beer mug. Well, since I don't drink, I do have my SLC Aquatics coffee mug here, but it's empty. I forgot to get a soda or a bottle of water before I went live. He's at about 4 inches. Oh, he's about 4 inches. Your flower horn is. Still kind of small, but he acts like an adult. Oh, has a big attitude. Do you have him in a tank only, species only tank? Mr. B says, I wonder how many people have just got to yawn. It is contagious. I know it. You can sit in a room of people and someone can yawn, and then you can watch the yawns pass away. Let me tell you a little childhood memory. My great aunt on my dad's side, we visited her in a nursing home one time, and one person in the room yawned, and another one yawned, and another one yawned, and we all busted out laughing. And she said that every time that a person yawns, it's passing the Holy Spirit to the next person. You know, it's the Spirit of God going from one person to the other person to the other person. So I know it's just a wives' tale, but it is. I don't understand how it's contagious, but it is. Freshwater Fish Freak says my 55 has been resealed. The new project has finally begun. Awesome, Michael. I can't wait to see everything come together on that 55. Val says, Fish Tropic, thanks for the reminder. Oh, yeah, for hitting the like button. Amen. Thank you. Sergeant Tank Pets is in the house. Hey, Jeremy, stopping by to say hello and hit that like button. Thank you, Jeremy. I hope you're doing well, honey. Fish Tropic said, not me. LOL. Um, Freshwater Fish Freak says, totes, hit the like button. Totes. Totes. Folks, are you doing your microphone on your phone? Michael said, thanks, Susan. You're welcome, hon. Michael B says, Jeremy, great day. Look, who else is in the house? New England Endler. That's how you can tell if someone is watching you. Yep, we're all going to yawn. We're all going to rock ourselves to sleep here. I got bored with all this algae in this 29-gallon. And so I took the 2 autocinkless out of the 5-gallon that's over here with the blue beta. And I put them in there. And I thought their stomachs were going to explode with all that algae. You can see a patch right in the middle. Maybe you can't because of the glare. Yeah, you can. Right up under the thermometer. Thermometer. that patch right there has been eaten by snails. So the snails did a good job. Now they're probably full, but there's so much. Every week I scrape the walls. So I'm hoping that the plants will catch up and eat a lot of the nutrients. I need to add some more plants. Freshwater Fish Streak says, like totally, but totes for short. D down the wormhole. Hey D, how you doing? How you, Susan? Doing fine. I'm tired. I didn't get my energy nap. I almost didn't stream tonight. So I titled this thing Hanging Out with hashtag FISHFAM Mom. And y'all have any issues going on with your fish rooms or have any questions? Michael Aquarium says he's got some baby guppies that are 8 days old. Sherry says she's got a new baby flower horn that's about 4 inches. I know we want to keep Caleb in our thoughts and prayers. I haven't had an update from Candy today, but yesterday his spinal chemo started and they put him to sleep for that. So just remember to keep him lifted up. And I think I do have, no, I have aquarium co-ops. Let me see. There it is. I have the GoFundMe account. If anybody's interested in sharing. Okay. I have to put my Michael says, Susan, when you went on your holiday, did you put holiday tablets in for the fish to eat? I did. And I put little ones in the 5-gallon, the little better ones. And then the other one was like a seashell. That's the size of a 50-cent piece. I put that in my larger tanks. And I won't do it again. One 20-gallon tank downstairs just got cloudy. Chris Gustin, my goodness, Chris, how are you doing? So glad to see you. Hope you and the family are well. I get jealous looking at all those trips that you all go on the water, fishing and boat riding. That's what I love to do. I just haven't been able to do it in a long, long time. On the on my vacation, when we went from Virginia over to Pony Island, North Carolina, that was a 30-minute ferry ride, and we didn't get out of our vehicles because everything was so cramped. But on the ferry ride from Outer Banks over to Cedar Forest, I think that one was 2 hours and 15 minutes long, and it was wonderful. We got to get out of our vehicles and go to an upper deck where you can have, you know, snacks and, you know, just sit and talk or look at the sights, which is just ocean. But I was out on the starboard side most of the time. I did go to the, oh boy. I did go to the port side for a little while, but it was way too windy. Chris says, doing well. Fish and family are doing good. Wonderful. I haven't uploaded any of my videos and pictures from our trip, but 7 days and 6 states and over 4,000 miles. Is there anyone here that's seen the King of DIY's flower horn? Yes, I have. It's a pretty flower horn. And another one is Deb Tim's. Humphrey. Don't forget Humphrey. Sherry, did you name yours? What did you name him? I forgot what you said. Let me go up. No, you didn't say his name. Okay. Mr. B says, we all have Frank. Yeah, Frank. Frank's his name. Yeah, he used to be in the 200 gallon with the arowana. Trying to get my goldfish tubs ready outside, and the temperatures just keep fluctuating too much. I'm hoping soon, within a day or two, I'll be able to get some more aquatic plants to put outside in the pond. I want to really drain the 40 gallon and give it a good water change. Yes, Humphrey is a nice fish. Dion 26 got Cooper the flower horn. Oh, hey Victor, good to see you. I missed when you came in. You came in right after Chris and I missed it. Dion's got Cooper the flower horn. Okay, I need to go see Cooper. New England Endler says, I find that bump on their head rather gross, but that's just me. Yeah, and that's why I won't get is it an Oranda goldfish and the telescope goldfish and the bubble eye goldfish? That's not my thing either, New England Endler. Mr. B says, my flower horns are not as high quality as theirs are. Oh, how many do you have, Mr. B? Been lurking the whole time, Victor said. Thanks, Victor. No big bump. Okay. Michael's Aquarium said Mr. B's fishing things. I don't think I'll ever have a flower horn, but because you can train them and befriend them so much, you just have to be picky with their tank mates. Have to be a really fast fish that can get away. Lots of hiding places, but I think flower horns are pretty much. Do you put them together? Well, can they stay in the same tank together? And HC Aqua said you would like all of those goldfish that I just named. To each their own, you know. That's what's wonderful about this hobby. Like, I would never have an eel. The bishers are kind of interesting for me, and in a 55, I think I could probably have about 3 of them. But they're very carnivorous. Mr. B says they have 3 in the house. Are they in separate aquariums? They do well with others when young. Have to separate them as they mature. That's what I found out about a lot of what I call exotic tropical fish and cold water fish and hot warm water fish, is that especially cichlids. So is a flower horn in the cichlid family. Um, you know, Everything just gets more aggressive as they get older. You know those wild minnows that I caught out of my creek? They were fine. They were starting to recognize me and come when I had food and stuff. But as they got older, they got more skittish. They became so afraid of me, they hid the whole time I was in the room. And I was like, okay, this is not fun. So I did release them back into the creek. They had gotten about 2 inches, but they were just minnows. I should have used them to catch some bigger fish. You have to use things wisely. Um, I've been real tickled watching Susie Q aquariums. She is really she's redoing her fish room right now. Moved her bed out. She's been doing, you know, 2 or 3, probably 3 videos a week, and one fish, two fish. Lots of myths, Mr. B says. At the end of the day, they are just a cichlid. Hybrid, selectively bred, but still a cichlid. Yeah, I heard that they were actually, yeah, hybrids, and they're not found in the wild at all. They're just something some um, man or woman created in the fish room. But for them to be able to keep them breeding and you know, reproducing enough to put them in the market, that's quite an accomplishment. Yeah, Michael, I know Paul, you referred me to Paul Cafaro, has a flower horn on his YouTube channel, and if you've not been there yet, have a look. Yeah, Paul is such a fascinating young man who keeps digging up his backyard and making different ponds. He has a large, I think, 55-gallon aquarium in the house. Thirsty Rabbit, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. And he just got with a company that helped to rebuild or help build the pond with 2 waterfalls down the wormhole lurker mode eating. Okay, honey, enjoy your meal. And yeah, you need to check out Paul Cafaro's channel on YouTube. He is a very smart and energetic young man that's not afraid of a little hard work. Flynn's in the house. Hey, Flynn, how you doing? Good to have you with us tonight. I'm just hanging out. I'm tired. I didn't get my nap. We're chit-chatting about little things here and there. Just now mentioned a young man named Paul Cafaro, and I just saw a video today where he was in Virginia at the koi ponds, and it's a whole hatchery where they do goldfish and koi and bullfrogs, I believe. But as you see on the screen, over here, I'm advertising my t-shirt and my coffee mug and my apron. And down below is my Teespring store and my Zazzle store. You'll find the apron at the Zazzle store. And right now they're having, I want to say 15% off. So it's about $18 plus shipping and handling. And the Teespring t-shirts come in many different colors, and they're just $18. And the mug, I believe, is $10 or $11. I just ordered me one. Angelo's Fish Tank's in the house. Good evening, Susan. Love. Good evening, all. Love. Sorry. I can't stay, only stopping in to say hi. Hope everyone has a great night and much love. Well, much love to you as well, Angelo. I hope you have a good evening. Hope the family's doing well. And every once in a while on Facebook, we get to see Rick, Mr. Science Geek, his new baby boy. And I heard Angelo has one on the way. So, has it come yet, Angelo? Thirsty Rabbit says, hi down the wormhole. Hi, Flynn. Can anyone put a link for Paul? Yes, I will. I will find Paul's channel and share that with you. He has quite a wonderful channel. He has 46,000 subscribers. Oh, goodness gracious. That kid is crazy. He has wonderful, wonderful material. Yeah, he bought a flower horn and it's beautiful. It's red and black. So I guess we're talking about flower horns tonight. There you go, Thirsty Rabbit. No, he's going to be here by the end of next month, Susan. Okay, the end of next month, end of May. All right, I hope Wifey is doing good. You're welcome, Thirsty Rabbit. Michael says, I'm glad I told you his channel. I'm glad you enjoy it because I enjoy watching him. He's only 17 and he makes money out of YouTube. Yep, he sure does. Chris is saying, what's up, Angelo? We're so excited about the new additions to the FISHFAM. Hashtag Fish Family community. Rick, Mr. Science Geek, just had a new little boy. Angelo's going to have a little boy at the end of May. And then Kayla, Nano Chick, Kayla's going to have twin girls in a few months. So she moved back to Florida. I'm excited because not only the hashtag FishFam community is growing, but our women that are in the hobby are not only growing but coming forth and creating their own channels. And Heather of Verona Aquatics is not here tonight, but Heather, and if I start naming names now, you know I'm going to mess up, but Gina Tucker Aquariums is one of my friends, Sherry and Will. We also have CJ Black, we have Barbara Jackson, we have Nisi and Candy Overhauls, we have oh boy, so many in the hobby. Susie Q, we've got Jenny, we've got little Jenny Lee, we have Simply Bettas, we have Inglorious Bettas. We just have a lot of, everybody knows Rachel O'Leary. She's the big chick anyway. She's the big fish gangster. Mr. B says we keep flower horns with blood parrots as tank mates. Both are hybrids. Yeah, I heard that a blood parrot was a hybrid as well. Kind of ran their course for us here. Sort of a fad fish. Yep. The blood parrots as well as the flower horn and the convicts. All of them can be very personal. They have great character. I don't know if I'll ever venture out into some of those larger cichlids, but I know several people who do keep them and enjoy them. We know Dion0026 is a cichlid man. Jason at Fish Tropics, he keeps a lot of cichlids and live bearers. Zach's crazy aquarium guy. Yes, Priscilla MK. She's one of our chicks. Jennifer. Sorry, I can't think of her last name. Sargencio, something like that. I'm not doing it right. Sorry, Jennifer. We got D down the wormhole. We've got we got a lot of ladies. And some of their YouTube channel titles don't let you know if it's male or female or not. We got Yolanda, PEMG Hustle Woman. Let me see if I can go through my messenger. Gee. Yolanda. Of course, Deb Tim in Canada. Oh, we have okay. We have Abby, Short and Anxious. We have Amanda Lupton. We have Darcy, who is Island Queen. We have Debbie Clayton. And we have Gian, which is Inglorious Bettis. Okay. Jennifer Saraceno. Jennifer Saraceno. We got Jenny Lee. We got Kayla Clyde. We got Katie DeRuse, who is Sergeant's wife, Sergeant Tank's wife. We have Nisi, as I said, Priscilla. We got Ray's Aquarium. We got Rosario Palo. We got Sheila at Life with Pets. We've got Stephanie Ball. We have Susan Wood O'Connor, who is Susie Q, and many more. That's just the few that I have in my FISHFAM ladies group. Gina Tucker Aquariums does not have Facebook, so I have a hard time reaching her. Sometimes it's either through text or through email. But we're growing, and soon we'll be having another FISHFAM all ladies live stream, and just look for the event to be created. And I'm going to try to do one earlier in the day instead of at night, because the night stream seems to be a little congested. And let's see, I've already passed my off weekend. So maybe, I know the third weekend in May, me and a couple other ladies and Aquatic Express, Donald, who is here in Alabama, are going to be meeting up. We got to get together for a place to meet and do a little lunch or just a little snack or whatever, and then we're going to haul over to Ed's Fish World. Is that right? Anyway, my local fish store. I'm so tired, Sherry, I can't think of the name. Ed's Pet World. Because it's not just fish. They have freshwater fish, saltwater fish, they have lizards, they have mammals, they have rodents, they have spiders, they have bettas, they have, Lord, they have all kinds of pets, birds and tortoises and feeder fish, and they take fish for store credit. but they will tell you what fish they want, and you know. So they told me they would take some angels, and I'm still raising 5 baby angels right there. Um, I bought the male from them that actually has been a good breeder, but recently he's began to beat up the girl, so I had to separate them for a little while. Mr. B says, yes, exciting time in fish keeping. Glad to see so many. On a side note, how difficult it has become to be monetized. You know, we are in it for the fun of it and for the community. Yep, I'm still twiddling my thumbs, and I'm not working it as hard. My channel quit growing, so um I'm at a still point, and I'm just not as knowledgeable as a lot of people, so I can't come out there with educational videos because I don't know that much about the hobby. All I know is about keeping a few guppies, and my corridors bred on their own. Some diseases I've had, the Camellianus worms, I've had a couple bouts with them, and it took out a couple colonies of fish, and then had to euthanize so many of them that you don't want to take them to anyone else to spread disease to their tanks, so you have to euthanize a problem sometimes and start over, and I did. So I've been blessed from several of the FISHFAM communities members like King Lee. I bought fish from Carlos, the fish nerd. Cecilia's in the house. Hey, Cecilia. Also, I bought fish from Sheila, Life with Pets. I have those dumble ear mosaics, and they are gorgeous fish. Chris says, still love you, Susan. Your channel is great. Keep up the good work. Gotta run. Okay, Chris, thanks for stopping by. I know you still love me. I know you still thinking of me. I think of you all the time. And glad to see you tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Love you. Mwah. Yeah, Chris is one of the original Bucket Brigade fish keepers. uh, he has saltwater, brackish tank, and freshwater tanks. So, or he did have. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to cut it short. Thank you for coming out and being a part of the group tonight, hanging out with Fish Fam Mom. And hopefully next week I will get some rest and get some content and bring some good information about um, my fish rooms. I still got 2 fish rooms. Still need to downsize some. So anyway, thanks again for coming and being with me. You know I love you. You know we're here for you. You're not alone. And remember that the Fish Fam community is here to answer your questions, not only concerning fish stuff, but life stuff. And Fish Fam Mom's here for you too. And if I don't know the answer, I'll try to help get you to the answer. And Life with Fish. Hey, baby, I'm saying good night. Thank you for jumping in here and joining us. I love you, Life with Fish, all the way from Ireland and England and Canada, everyone. Y'all be blessed and see you next time.